Hey guys, welcome to Watercolor 1. My name is Kristen and I'm the instructor for the course. Welcome. Before we get started, I just want to show you around our brightspace d2l page here. And so I went to d2l.oakton.edu, signed in my username and password, and then clicked on this class. So if you're not sure about your login credentials, I'm going to put a phone number at the end of this email. So you can give the school a call if you need to. But I think it's in like your acceptance packet information. But anyway, welcome to Watercolor. This is our home page, and this is where you're going to see announcements for the course. This is where I'm going to post things like reminders or updates or important changes. Hopefully there won't be too many. But every time I do make a post here, you're going to see, if you have the Pulse app, you'll get a little notice on your phone. But if you don't, every time you log in here, this little bell up here, if there's a new announcement, it'll have a little orange circle next to it. So that's how you know you can check it. Like you can click the bell and it'll tell you what's new. So, but this is the first page that you'll come upon and you'll see the latest announcement, and it's chronological, so you can always go back. But then if you click over here on content, if you click on start here, good place to start. This is where we're just going to learn about like course procedures, how this class is going to go, syllabus, supply list, things like that. So you can just kind of scroll down, introduce yourselves. And then once you finish this start here module, you can head over to the first module, the first learning module, exploring watercolor. And what's nice about these modules is that right at the top here, it'll say when it's due. And so you'll always know when a module is due. So like this first one, start here, it opens today and it's due this Friday. But every Friday you have something due. So exploring watercolor is our first module. You can start this as soon as you start that, or as soon as you finish that start here module. And we're going to start painting here. We're going to learn how to set up for painting, learn a couple of techniques, look at some watercolor artists, make some exercises, and then your first project are in this module. You can see them all right here, and they're all in order by due date. So exercise 1, January 29th. All of this is due January 29th through project 1. And then due the next Friday, exercise 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and project 2. If I click on the first assignment, you'll watch the video, you'll read all this, you'll do your painting. But before you do all that, you should scroll down because this is where the rubric is for each assignment. So you know like what you're supposed to be getting out of the assignment, and kind of what I'm looking for. And you can see like, it's out of 4 points. How do you get a perfect score? You do these things on the left here. All of the rubrics for exercises are the same. It's that one that I just showed you, but each project has a different rubric attached to it, because each of the projects are really, really different. All of the assignments are worth 4 points. All of the projects are worth 6 points, and it adds up to 100 in the end. And that's the only way you're graded. So you're not graded on your discussions. It's just kind of like what we would be talking about if we were in class. Still do them. And you don't get like points off if anything is late, although you should try to just stay on task. I know it's hard with the asynchronous format to be like super disciplined, but if you can, try to get everything turned in and try not to fall too far behind. A week here and there is no big deal, but you just don't want to get too overwhelmed. I know you guys all have a million other things going on right now and other classes and jobs and home life. So keeping up with these courses is probably ideal, especially when you're doing the asynchronous format. This is editing, Kristen. If you do fall behind, it's totally okay. Please just let me know or send me an email and say I'll be back in 2 weeks, or talk to your counselor and they can talk to me. There's like certain dates throughout the semester where all of your teachers have to let the school know how each of their students are doing. And sometimes students will like disappear for a few weeks, but expecting to reappear later. But in between that time, those dates have come up and we've had to like maybe drop you. So if anything is wrong, I don't need to know details, but please just let me know that you want to stay in the class. Okay. Grades are attached to your assignments. So as soon as you submit an assignment, I get a notification. I put the grade in, and then you get the grade and the feedback. So check the grade section. I think you'll get a notification as well. If you want to see other class members talk to each other, you can click on class list. And this is everybody. If you see that somebody has a green dot next to their name, that means that they're online right now, and you can send them an instant message. Or, if you're not sure of something, you can send me a message here, or you can send something to the whole class. I think that's good for now. Go ahead and get started and let me know if you have any questions. I'm really looking forward to this class. I did two asynchronous classes last semester, but this is my, I think, 8th year, going into my 8th year here at Oakton, teaching in the painting department, painting and drawing department. Taught a few classes last semester in this same asynchronous format. You guys get all the videos and learning materials ahead of time and do the work independently. And I think it worked out really well. And I see that some of you guys are back, so that's awesome. I've taught all the drawing and painting classes and 3D. And I also occasionally will teach in the women's and gender studies department, although it's been a few years since I've done that. But I was an Oakton student as well. So after I graduated from Maine West, I came to Oakton for 2 years and loved the art department, and I played on the basketball team, and it was just a really great experience for me, and I kept in touch with everybody. And after that, I went to Northeastern and then University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee for grad school, and then ended up back here. So it's a great job for me and perfect place to work, although I don't get to see my coworkers these days. Other than that, I'm an artist. I do watercolor paintings, and then I do sculpture as well. I make sculptures out of paint. So I'll be sharing some of my work with you guys. My husband's an artist as well. He does ceramics. We actually met in the Oakton art department when we were students. And then we have a little daughter running around here somewhere. So please let me know if you have any questions. I can't wait to see your introductions and get to know you guys a little bit better through your paintings, teaching you all about all the awesome things that watercolor can do. It's a really wonderful, beautiful medium, and I'm so glad that you guys are here. Again, let me know if I can help you out in any way or be of any support, and let's have a great semester.